And we're supposed to leave for Ecuador today for the second time.
It's the 17th.
17th, okay. Hopefully I didn't get that wrong. We'll show up at the airport on the wrong day. Well, we got some good news. We got our COVID test results yesterday, and we're negative. We got them within 24 hours, even though they told us 2 to 3 days. Yeah. And we didn't pay anything for these tests, and we could have paid like $800 a test for guaranteed 24 hours.
To get them in 6 hours.
Well, actually, no, it was within 24. Yeah. They wouldn't do, on this test, they wouldn't do any more than 24 hours, because I guess they have to send them to the lab. But we would have had to pay $800 a test.
Ours still went all the way to a lab in Utah, and they came back in a matter of hours, and it was free.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to shop around. There's definitely people trying to take advantage right now because it's easy to get COVID tests right now.
There's scammers out there.
Yeah, we would have been out, $1,600 basically. And we would have had to drive further than we had to drive.
Yeah.
So just be on the lookout. But we weren't sure because it said 2 to 3 days. But I'm just telling you guys so you know, we got ours in 24 hours.
Yeah. So we got to lollygag around yesterday with friends instead of flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I like the botanical garden.
Fairchild.
Yeah.
Tropical Botanical Garden. We went there.
We saw bobo trees from Madagascar. They were huge.
Yes. I got some video pictures. I think I sent you.
Yeah, I just shared those. We saw glass art, and a butterfly landed on me. And we found the edible garden.
It wasn't much though.
Yeah,
the edible garden is very small.
Our friend Dave picked up some fruit off the ground and peeled it and sniffed it.
Yeah.
It smelled sweet, but we didn't eat it.
Yeah, so we were with Dave and Steven yesterday. The whole day we went to the market, the Coconut Grove Saturday Organic Farmers Market, which is almost entirely plant-based vegan event. But they don't say that, but it is. We found that out. And it's shaded too. It's very under the trees.
Yeah, that was fun. I had cookies. We sampled some pie and some brownies and
a lot of junk food, vegan junk food. That's what we had.
Barbecued jackfruit and plantains. And what did we eat last night? We had some Mediterranean stuff, some olive bread with bab ganoush. But there was vegan junk food in every direction.
And there was plenty of good stuff too. All right.
Yeah,
there's plenty, but we didn't buy any of it.
Yeah, we ignore that when there's vegan junk food.
There was tons of produce and stuff, but I just got kind of sick even after we ate that first cookie with frosting and stuff. It's just too much.
I wish we could go back for the fruit pies. They looked healthy.
Well, they're right around the corner here. We can stop at that market on the way out of here. That market is right here, around the corner. It is.
Oh.
It's right around the corner from here. I went there the day before when you were working.
Oh, wow.
So
that was cool.
Anyway, so yeah, that Coconut Grove Farmers Market is good there every Saturday, I think, and we were actually trying to talk to exhibitors there about Miami Veg Fest, which I will have on a Sunday in the future, which is nearby. It's within a few miles of that location at the University of Miami.
Yeah, the vendors seemed excited about the thought of having another Veg Fest.
Yeah, but not till 2022 because we can't really do any events on campus.
Next year.
So we're planning for that. And what else? We went tried to get the sunset on Key Biscayne. We went. We kind of missed it. We caught it from a bridge, but we didn't get to go get out of the car because I was trying to go to another area, which turns out is a private beach. We didn't know that.
Yeah, and the parking was already closed down by the time we came back as the sun was setting over the bridge. But we got some cool video from the car.
Yep, and we supercharged, and we went to Planta Queen.
Planta Queen.
Which is, I thought it was a really good atmosphere, but it's nothing to write home about, in my opinion, in terms of the food, because it's not healthy. And after the whole morning and after early afternoon of eating crap, I couldn't even eat anymore really when we were there. So
there was more crap. We had fried wontons, French fries, and udon noodles that had a really cheesy, creamy sauce. And Dave wanted to get some vegan ice cream for dessert, and Mike shut him down.
Oh, he could have gotten it. I wasn't going to eat anymore though. I mean, I was just like, I was already. I think if you've noticed on our videos, or if you've we haven't really talked about exactly what we eat every day, but I'd say we eat probably half raw every day with fresh fruits and vegetables, or at least not frozen, organic stuff.
Raw till 4.
Yeah, and then eat like a cooked meal out. So I can't, and I even have a hard time dealing sometimes with some of the food that we get at restaurants because it's loaded with salt, loaded with oil or high in fat, and that's not good for anybody. And unfortunately, most people get that most of the time, which is one of the main reasons why most people are sick. It's not the only reason, but it's definitely a huge reason. Like if we go to a plant-based restaurant like we did last night, people kind of assume that that's the good option. I'm sure it's probably better than the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas, but it's not much. It's not good. So I couldn't do. The bottom line is, we can do some of it. You have to make choices. I think you can have some, and then you got to have some other good stuff. And in the United States, at least, this stuff's tempting. It's everywhere. So when we go to Ecuador, we won't have a choice. I will hopefully finally get rid of all that salt and fat. The only fat that they're going to have there is avocados, and usually if they have a salty dish that they mix up, they'll have one without salt in it. At least they did last year, or minimal salt.
So besides talking about food, we also spent a lot of time talking about full self-driving and stuff. And Mike made a new friend with one of Dave's friends over the phone. You guys must have talked for half an hour.
Did we? You guys were done with that conversation?
Yeah, we were all trying to yawn a little louder to get you to wrap it up. But you talked about cryptocurrency and full self-driving and LiDAR and everything. You guys should have exchanged numbers.
Well, I can get that from Dave. Yeah. So hopefully things will go well with this flight. We're just going to take it easy today. Hopefully get a shower. Maybe stop by that farmer's farm. It's a farm actually right here. They have their own market at their own farm. But we need to get going in order to do that. Or we can go do that right now. Actually, I don't know if they're open now. I'll have to go see what their hours are.
We have to print our COVID tests too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And we need to charge, which is why we need to leave at a decent hour.
Yeah, lots to do today.
All right, so hopefully you'll hear from us next in Ecuador or close to it without any disasters.
You'll be in Quito at 2 a.m. tonight.
All right.